Well, we're here with Two Hawks, and we've conned him or threatened him into telling us a story about nibby walks.
Trent, I'm just going to tell you a small portion because it's really not my story to tell. It actually belongs to my wife and one of the head water walkers, which is my adopted Anishinaabe or Ojibwe auntie. She does the nibby walks, in which the Native women have done these walks for healing, probably for hundreds, if not thousands, of years. But if anyone has an interest, I implore you to look up the nibby walks and make yourself a part of it, because it's a healing for all people, in which I'm not going to tell much of the story because, again, it's not my story, and my wife can actually tell you more than I can, since it is the burden of the women dealing with the water, and the men handle fire. But I've had the opportunity and experience as a man to participate with my auntie in quite a few of these nibby walks, in which people from all walks of life are join us in the nibby walks, and we've walked they've walked almost all the rivers in the U.S., from the Mississippi to the Potomac to the James River, and I can go on and on. They're actually on a walk as we speak, in which I would definitely love to be there, just don't have the time right now. But some of the experiences that I've had on these nibby walks, I've watched the women carry this copper vessel in which they carry the water around, and it's always carried with the women. And I've watched us being out in the middle of nowhere, where we come to a pasture where there are cows, and somehow the cows, they fill this water, and all of these cows will come over towards the fence where the water walker is carrying the water. And I've even seen the same thing with horses, and it's something that this water, it's part of our mother, and as beings, we're carried in water. So the ceremonial and spiritual connection with ourselves and our mother, even our brothers and sisters, the animals, they feel that, and it's actually pretty amazing to see all these cows come out from the pasture and walk along with you the entire way, as far as their fence go, with the women carrying these vessels, copper vessels full of water. And I've had other instances where we're walking through a small town, and again, the men normally protect the women. You have a lot of dangerous things out there in the environment, walking through towns in the middle of nowhere. You have dogs and all kinds of animals, bears. Sometimes you run across all kinds of things in the middle of nowhere. But the one instance, we came through a very small town. They didn't even have a red light, and a number of very, very large dogs came out, and in a very aggressive manner, to my auntie Sharon Day. And of course, I'm normally in a vehicle trailing behind the walker, and so I put the vehicle between my auntie and the dogs, and they were very angered, on alert status, the dogs were. And once my auntie looked at them with the copper vessel and told them to be quiet, their whole demeanor changed from hair standing up on the back of their neck to being very aggressive to calm, and they came up to my auntie and they licked her hand and walked along with her with the copper vessel, which is just it's incredible to witness that.
Give you cold chills.
Yeah, it's the power of ceremony and healing, and that's what those walks are. And once our brothers, the animals, the dogs, they realized what was going on.
Yeah.
They fell right in line with the healing process. So that was it's some pretty remarkable things that you see, and I would love for you all to hear this being told from my wife and my auntie, Sharon Day. So please definitely look out for the Nibby Walks online.
And if you see them, you're welcome to participate.
Yeah, you're welcome to participate, but you must ask permission, of course, with ceremony, and there's a certain criteria. So all are welcome.
Wow, thank you.
All right.